So here's another question that I get asked a lot, and that is, can you boost testosterone naturally? Yes, of course you can. Let me explain. Now you're going to think, yo, this guy's always on about TRT, and now he's saying you can boost testosterone naturally. What's this guy talking about? We want some answers. I'm here to give you them. Here's the thing about boosting testosterone. Now, we all know that the mid-range of testosterone that the NHS have set for us is 8 or something like that to 28. Something in the middle of that. I can't remember whether it's 6 or 29. I don't care. That's what they've said. Now, in my estimation and in factual science, when they used to do the tests 50 years ago, testosterone in males were a lot higher. So the average testosterone at the time, or the range of testosterone at that time, would have been between 50 to 100. So if you went in and your testosterone was 49, they would have said, sir, your testosterone's low. And how would they have based that? Because every single other male's testosterone would have been above 50. They would have been 51, 52, 53, 60, 80, 90, whatever. All the way up to 100. But you went in on 49, they would have said to you, you know what, sir, your testosterone's low. What happened was, after the war, testosterone kept dipping. People and men stopped becoming men. Guys started doing all sorts of bullshit activities. I don't want to get into it too much, but you guys know whether you believe it or not. If you follow this channel, then you should know what I'm saying is fact. Male testosterone has dipped over the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It's probably gone triple. Sorry, it's gone a third. Not triple, it's gone a third. So what happens is the more and more people get obese and they go in for blood tests. So you have a guy who plays on Twitch all day, or is playing video games all day and eating pizzas and burgers and fries. He's going to go in to get his blood test done. And if you get 1 million of those kids going through the door to get that blood test done, guess what the NHS average reading is going to be? It's not going to be 75. And they're going to say 50 to 100. They're going to say the average reading now is 15. 15 is the average reading. So everyone was coming through the door now. 95% of people that are coming through the door now, the average reading is what? 5, 6, 7, 8, less than 10. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Just so that we don't have to tell everybody that your testosterone's low, we'll make the new low this. So the new low is now 5 or 6. It used to be 50. Now it's 5 or 6. Right? Now don't quote me on the 50, I'm guessing, and don't quote me on the 5 or 6, I'm guessing. But it's very, very close. The new testosterone now is 5 or 6. And the height of it, this is the annoying thing, the height of it is now 28 or 29. Again, don't quote me, but it's roughly around that. So now if you go in, same guy, 50 years ago, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he was born again and he's the same age now, and he went in at 49, they would say, sir, your testosterone's high. But compared to those guys 50 years ago, his testosterone was low. Do you get how these markers are not correct? Do you understand what I'm saying? We should not listen to them. So you could go in there, low libido, feeling lethargic, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, and your testosterone could be 10. And when you go and get your blood test done and they come back with 10, they would say, sir, your testosterone is above average or is average. And you're sat there thinking, doesn't feel very average to me. Average to who? To those fat kids with boobs like this, playing PlayStation and eating, pizzas and burgers and chips every single day? Average to them? You want to be like them? Bro, listen, I go on any beach in the world. Any beach in the world, bro. Name it. The best beaches, LA, Miami, Dubai, Bora Bora, Mexico, wherever. Thailand. I don't see no one in shape, bro. I don't see no one in shape. I don't see no one looking good. And when I do see someone looking good and he sees me, we go like this. We have that nod, bro. You know what I'm talking about. If you're in shape, you know we have that nod. Now, sometimes you meet an arrogant guy, but often, most guys who are in shape or very close to my shape, we see each other and we have that nod of approval. We might not say anything to each other. He might be with his mister, I might be with mine, but we will nod at each other. It's just the way of the world. So, anyway, point I'm trying to say is, why am I going to go to the NHS and listen to them? when I am not the average guy. And if I wasn't the average guy, if I did look like majority of people out there and I was just fat and unhealthy, I wouldn't want to look like the average guy. I'd want to look above average. I'd want to look and have a six pack. I don't want a dad bod. I don't, listen, here's another thing. I'm just going to go off, just a little bit off topic. Dad bod. What? You being a fat piece of shit? That's a dad bod. Oh, women like that. Bro, listen, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that annoys me. Listen, right? Look. Let's just take Kim Kardashian, for example. It's a disgusting fake ass. We all know it, okay? We don't like it, we don't want it. But if they keep putting it in our face non-stop, boom, 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 it's there in our face and there in our face. Eventually, guess what we say? Oh yeah, that's quite attractive. What do girls say? Guys find that attractive? So I'll tell you what I'm gonna go and do as a girl. I'm gonna go and get a BBL. They program you to believe that's attractive. What's been happening recently? I don't want to get blocked, so I'm not gonna say much. This LGBT agenda has been what? Pushed down our throat over the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And what's eventually happening now? There's a rise of it, and now you see it everywhere, don't you? This is Pride Month. You know what? This night now is June, whatever it is, today. Pride Month. I'm in Thailand. Everywhere I go, I see it. I'm sure you guys hear it about in the UK and everywhere else as well. I don't live there, so I don't really know, but trust me, I've been watching the videos. I follow the Instagram stories. I follow YouTube. I see everything going on. They keep pushing something down your throat, and guess what? It becomes normal. It becomes the norm. And it's the same with low testosterone. They keep telling you this is the norm. You're going to say, okay, this is the norm. It's fine. They don't want us to be men. And if you go in there and you say your testosterone's low, maybe I feel depressed because of the testosterone. They say, I'm not going to give you the testosterone because that's why you're feeling depressed. What are they going to give you? If you go to the NHS, to the doctors and say, I feel depressed because my testosterone is low, they're not going to give you testosterone. They're going to give you depression medication. Who makes money on depression medication? They do. Big Pharma do. They want you on the depression medication. They want you depressed. They want you anxious. They don't want you to live a normal, good, healthy, fruitful, purposeful life. They want you dependent on them, the system. And the system that feeds you the money, the bad health, the ill health, the McDonald's, the Burger King, the Subways. I'm ill, I'm in the hospitals, I'm in the nursing homes. It's a big circle of money. Follow the money. They don't want you healthy. Why the hell would they want you healthy and feeling good on testosterone? They don't want that. So again, sorry for going off. I've got off topic completely. Can you boost testosterone naturally? That was the question that was put to me. Can you boost it naturally? Of course you can. But so little that it doesn't really matter. But let me tell you why you should try to improve it naturally. Let me tell you this now, because I'm not against it. Let's say you are a fat piece of shit, right? So you're fat as hell. And you are not disciplined. You're not eating correctly. You're not training. You're not doing your cardio. The sleep isn't on time. You're not listening to audiobooks. You're not helping yourself. Your mental health is in tatters. You're on medication. All this crap is happening. Then I suggest to you, before you take any TRT, if you're a young guy, if you're an old guy, we'll come to that in another video. If you're a young guy under 30, get yourself to the gym. Start sleeping better. Get some self-help books, some audio books. Do 100 press-ups every single morning after you brush your teeth, before you brush your teeth. Do some sit-ups, do some pull-ups, go to the gym, eat healthy, hire a coach. Do all these things in the pursuit to maybe increase your testosterone. And guess what? Your testosterone will increase ever so slightly. Not to the point where you're going to feel like, oh, my testosterone increased. But by doing all that process, your life will be 1,000,000 times better. Because you'll feel fitter, more healthy, more alert, more purposeful. You'll be a go-getter, a goal-setter. You'll be out there thinking, do you know what? Life ain't too bad. And above all else, I'm no longer average. I can go out there and achieve anything I want. My mind's right now. And it all started with what? Me wanting to improve my testosterone, increase my testosterone. Then when you're in good shape and everything else is in order, everything else in check, and you still feel a little bit lethargic, libido's a little bit hit and miss, you feel a little bit down and out, but you're looking good, health markers are in check, get your blood test done. If your testosterone is still low after that, by all means, start TRT. That's when you should start TRT. But to put the question out there, increasing testosterone with medication like Tonka Ali, ashwagandha, what's the other ones? Horny goat weed. There's a few others I'm going to be missing. And the reason why Shilajit, the reason why I'm missing them, because I've tried them all. It's absolute garbage. It's absolute BS. That's the reality of it. How much does it work? Like that much. But does the placebo effect of that help you go to the gym and train better and try and better your life? Yes, I agree with it. So if you think Tonka Ali is going to increase your testosterone, by all means take it. If you think taking Shilajit and mixing it in at the minute, you know what makes me laugh at the minute? All these Islamic guys, all these Muslim guys. Oh, Shilajit, bro. I've had the Shilajit from the mountains, straight from the source itself. Went there and picked the rock myself almost. Don't do jack. You know it, and I know it. Don't do jack. And guess what? Who's dosing it for you? How potent is it? What's the difference from this one to that one? How concentrated is it? Do you know how concentrated? No, you don't. And especially the one that's marketed and sold in the UK, the one that they manufacture in India or China or wherever it is, it's garbage. You can take it as a placebo. It's great. Placebo effect will be better than the real thing, but you and I know that stuff that you're mixing in your hot water or your milk in the morning ain't doing jack. Other than programming your mind, and that's good enough. I'm not hating on that, but the reality of it is, when you take Shilajit and you go and do your testosterone levels, they ain't moving, G. You know that. So to answer the question, yes, you can increase testosterone if you are young and you are out of shape and you want to get in shape quick. You will increase your testosterone ever so slightly. If you are a normal guy and you're a middle-aged guy, you're plus 40, again, if you're unhealthy and you want to get healthy, your testosterone is going to increase. But if you're already at the peak of your physical fitness and you think by taking something your testosterone is going to increase, guys, I hate to break it to you. It will fluctuate, but it will not increase. Let me explain what I mean by that very briefly, because this video has gone on a little bit too long. If you check your testosterone in the morning, you do a blood test, and you test it at night, I bet you there's going to be two different readings. Check your testosterone after training, before training, is going to be two different readings. The point I'm trying to say is it will fluctuate, but it won't increase. Because majority of people don't do 2 blood tests a day. Majority of people don't do 2 blood tests a month. Majority of you guys don't even do 2 blood tests a year. So of course you don't know your correct blood tests or the correct reading day to day, month to month, week to week, meal to meal. Of course you don't know that. But I can almost guarantee you now, in fact, not almost, I am guarantee you, it will fluctuate, but it does not increase. Hopefully this video gave you some value. Please comment down below, like and subscribe.